You're tuned into the first newscast devoted to the Highland Lakes area. Local team coverage on Tribune Headline News, bringing you the stories you care about now. Hi everyone, I'm Connie Swinney. This is Tribune Headline News. Thanks for joining me. Marble Falls school parents may feel another pinch in the pocketbook, this time because of the school lunch program. Also, we hear an emotional plea from a family raising funds for an injured athlete. Those stories, plus news, weather, and sports in a moment. But first, we have the latest images of a drought-stricken Highland Lakes. What you're looking at used to be a flowing creek. Now it's nothing more than a dry bed. This is Hamilton Creek, just off Ranch Road 1431 east of Marble Falls. We're starting to see more of this in our area. Just a few miles down the road at a recreation area, you can see how navigating a boat down a ramp wouldn't work right about now. You'd be better off walking across this arm of the Colorado River than trying to navigate any kind of watercraft. As we've reported, problems caused by the plummeting levels have more to do than with just recreation. Small communities, including Smithwick in this area, have launched voluntary water conservation measures to preserve the water system intake levels which they rely on. The Lower Colorado River Authority puts the Highland Lakes' largest reservoirs, Lakes Buchanan and Travis, at about half full. The hottest month of the year is just around the corner, and lack of rain and the heat with no relief in sight have made the situation even more severe. In our next headline, we hear from a Marble Falls family coming to the aid of an athlete injured during the 2009 Marble Falls football season. They've launched a campaign for 19-year-old Blake Ripple, trying to overcome a string of health issues as well.
I've been talking with his mother and just, I know what they're going through, and I've heard the different things, different troubles that he's going through, what it takes for him to make it through a day, and my son's there too, and it could happen, the very same thing could happen to him, and I may need help too at some point. I know they do, and I know they appreciate it, everything that they get, so that's what I'm doing it for them, for him.
I believe he's family. I just wish that I could take it away from him, and this just makes my heart crumble.
He's a fighter. He's already gone through cancer, and he's not giving up. And he's done, and he's told his mom that, he's not going to stop, and so we should be there to help him.
The Short family is distributing the donation canisters at area stores and restaurants. They have also set up an account for Blake Ripple and his family at American Bank of Texas in Marble Falls. We'll be right back with more news.
We finish off the week with highs around 100. So what's in store for the weekend? Details and weather.
Because experience matters. For home, auto, business, health, and life, we are here for you. When Galloway experts make top providers compete for your business, you win. The Galloway Insurance Team since 1935. Earn it, Horseshoe Bay, and Marble Falls.
Welcome back. You can't talk about the weather these days without talking about the heat. Jared Fields has your forecast details.
Hello everyone. We've got a couple of 100-degree days ahead, then perhaps a bit of rain. But more on that in just a little bit. Here's your Highland Lakes forecast for Northland 15 and the Picayune TV. Thursday, we've got mostly sunny skies with a high near 101, south winds between 5 and 10, but gusting as high as 20 miles an hour. And then into Thursday night, partly cloudy skies with a low dipping to around 76, and we'll keep those south winds between 5 and 10 miles an hour. Friday, partly sunny, hot again with a high reaching to about 100 degrees, winds about 5 miles an hour out of the south. And then Friday night, mostly cloudy with a low around 75, south winds again between 5 and 10 miles an hour. And I said we'd get to that bit of rain, so here it is. Saturday, we've got a 20% chance for showers that pop up around the area. Let's keep our fingers crossed we get more than just a drizzle. Otherwise, high of 99 and then no more chances of rain the rest of the weekend. You can tune in tomorrow and we'll have a complete forecast of what to expect. For Northland 15 and the Picayune TV, I'm Jared Fields.
Jared, thanks. Coming up next, we have our third in a series of interviews with area football coaches on upcoming two-a-day preparations.
We are established. We are qualified. We are certified. We are knowledgeable. We are dependable. We are Ken's Heating and Air. Our people make the difference.
Hello, sports fans. I'm Billy Becker. Today we're continuing our visits with area high school football coaches. Picayune TV visits Llano coach David Yeager about the 2011 edition of the Yellow Jackets. Llano has a new quarterback for the coming season. Rhett Brooks is a younger brother of Trey Brooks, the QB who led the Yellow Jackets to the playoffs in 2007 and 2008. Yeager talks about Rhett and their hopes for the 2011 season.
This is new for Rhett as far as, Friday night being throwing the football, and so anytime he's got to make a decision less than 4 seconds, and as many times he can get that done, it's going to make it better. I mean, still, you don't have people coming at you, but that's a positive, and I saw him make improvements every week. I saw us get better a little bit at our defensive angles and covering some people, but again, we had some people playing out of position. Not a lot of our guys that's going to be out there on Friday night there, but again, a chance for kids to play, compete, have fun, and you can't go wrong with that.
Move over 7-on-7 racehorses and let the big horses play. Several Marble Falls high school football players competed in the annual Lineman's Challenge in Arlington recently. Although the linemen don't have quite the legacy of the 7-on-7 players, they are making up for lost time. Competing against much larger schools, the Mustangs finished 7th out of 24 teams and look ready to fill in many of the holes in last season's offensive and defensive lines. Thanks for watching. This is Billy Becker. Now back to you, Connie.
Thank you very much, Billy. Parents, get ready to shell out a little bit more for your child's school lunch. Marble Falls High School officials recently approved raising lunch prices from a dime to as much as 15 cents per meal, depending on the campus. They said they did so to follow federal guidelines requesting school districts close the gap between free lunch meal prices, most of which are paid for by the federal government, and what the feds offer to districts to keep non-free lunch meal prices right around $2. Those were your headlines. If you'd like to check out more of our stories and some of our other shows, you can go to our YouTube page. It's at youtube.com/The Picayune TV. Thanks for watching. For The Picayune TV, I'm Connie Swinney.
Hey everybody, I'm Amber Weems here with your Picayune Roundup. We start with images of a lawman honored for his courage on duty despite a debilitating injury.
And still serves with diligence and honor. Deputy Forsgren on July 22, 1999, while inventorying the vehicle of an arrested DWI suspect.
That's Burnett County Sheriff W.T. Smith recognizing investigator Dennis Forsgren. The peace officer suffered an on-duty injury 12 years ago that robbed him of one of his legs. During the Burnett County Commissioners meeting on Tuesday, he received the county order of the Purple Heart Medal because of his continued service.
We're very proud of the way he has not only distinguished himself then, but continues to distinguish himself day in, day out, coming to work and doing a great job for us, and we appreciate him very much.
I'm just glad to be here with my family.
Forsgren's injury happened in 1997. He lost his leg when he was pinned between two vehicles while he was conducting a DWI traffic stop. In our next feature, we'd like to tell you about a fundraiser which helps children without health insurance. The 8th annual Emery Ballard Spike Dykes Seton Caravan Golf Tournament is right around the corner. The legendary Texas football coaches participate in the event scheduled to start at 6 p.m. on August the 5th with a so-called tailgate party at the Galloway Hammond Recreation Center. The golf tournament will be held at Delaware Springs on August the 5th and 6th. The Classic serves as a primary fundraiser for the hospital's mobile healthcare unit. The program serves children at area school campuses with things like well-child exams and vaccinations. Organizers of the tailgate party have tables available. Sponsorship proceeds go to the caravan, and the event will include a silent and live auctions, food and beverages, as well as live entertainment. Contact Seton Highland Lakes for more information. And finally, we share images of a classy group at the Dabbs Hotel recently in Llano. What you're looking at are images of 1950s alumni from Llano schools. This first group from 1950. In this next photo, you can see good attendance from the class of 1951. And not to be outdone, the class of 1952 makes their presence known as well. The group and their spouses reminisced about the good old days with a meal at the historic Dabbs overlooking the Llano River. We wish them many more reunions to come. Well, that was your roundup for this week. You can find these images and more feel-good stories in the Picayune. Thanks for watching. I'm Amber Weems.